Howdy, and welcome to Earth. Earth does not have any magical sustainable properties where it will pretty much maintain livable conditions for infinity. Alright, Earth has cycles it goes through. It gets really fucking hot, it gets really fucking cold. It's just a simple understanding of what causes it and how can we prevent it. A lot of people don't like the idea of global warming because it's pretty much it destroys the ideology. I like to call that, the free market thinkers. The people who think, you should have the right to drive a car. And this is how it works. Alright, the sun's rays come down to Earth. Some of that is reflected back into the space by the ice because it reflects light. It doesn't heat up, doesn't absorb the heat or anything. Other non-reflective colors absorb the heat and maintain the temperature. That's the balance. But see, the balance can be thrown off quite easily by emitting something called CO2. Right, CO2 is a greenhouse gas. What it does is it traps heat in. It is smog. That's smog right there. So some of the sunlight that is reflected by the ice covering the Earth, the more ice covering the Earth, the more is reflected. Some of that light will get trapped in our atmosphere because of higher levels of CO2. Now some people say, well, there's volcanoes and cows and all this crap, we're not doing it, people aren't doing it. But see, it only takes a little tiny bit to start this chain reaction, because it don't stop there. It's not just the CO2, and that ain't what the scientists are worried about. Right? Now what happens is, I'm not even done yet. Melts a little bit of the ice, just a little tiny bit, in some covering the Earth, so that means even less light's reflected and it will increase the temperature even more. And some ice in the ocean is melted. Now, ice in the ocean has something called CH4 in it. 1 carbon and 4 hydrogen, and it's called methane. Alright, methane is a much more dangerous greenhouse gas than CO2 is. CO2 triggered this though. But now, when that's released into the atmosphere, what that's going to do is it's going to trap even more of the sun's rays on the Earth, and that will melt even more of the ice. Just a little bit at a time though. A little bit of time. And what that does though is that releases even more methane because it's trapped in the ice. More methane, more fucking shit's getting trapped in, more ice melts, more methane. You see it. So eventually, the living conditions, there won't be any sustainable life on this planet because we really didn't understand this concept when we wrote made these free market laws and all this and that. I mean, it's time to fucking just think about it. It's a theory, it's possible, and why is trying to prevent a huge, disaster all of a sudden bad? I don't get that. Can we have a rational conversation on this? I mean, well, I don't know. Peace out. Whatever.